everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 25 of Direwolf20's Let's Play OceanBlock series, where I'm doing some mystical agriculture upgrades today. My plan for today is to kind of refactor this whole setup, and what I'll do is pretty much plan for what the design is going to be. I don't know if I'm going to build all the stuff for it, but like enough to get us going. So here's my high-level plan. I want to get rid of all this stuff. We don't need it anymore. I want to replace it all in here and have plant gatherers. My thoughts are, and I want to see how well this works out, but I'm thinking I want to do one plant gatherer that's going to be responsible for covering the entire farm. So we're going to need, I mean, we already have a tier 4 range upgrade in there. So he might, if we take the show working area, we're going to move him over to, yeah, that should maybe fit. Maybe? Yeah, we'll move him over 3. Yeah, that should be good. So that should cover the entire farm. He's going to harvest the entire farm, but then I'm going to have individual plant sowers because I want to be able to have strict control over which seeds get planted where. So remember, with the plant sower, if we boost up to like a higher tier, then we're going to have like the top corner here is going to be like 3 by 3 area, right? We don't want that. I want to be able to strictly control and say, like, I want, you know, 2 Inferium seeds, 2 redstone, 2 iron, 2 diamond, right? And then across the board, we're going to have multiple sections of that. So what I'm going to do, right, is come in here and stick something like another plant sower right there. Okay? Now, we're also going to want another bunch of drawer things. So I should teach you how to make drawer controllers. I know how to make all the components of a drawer controller, but we should do it. And this is mostly to fix the rendering issue. So let's see, drawer controller here. I want you in this guy. Sweet. Cool. So we're going to want, let's do like 3 drawer controllers. Let's do, you know, some 2 by 2 drawers. I think they come 4 at a time, so it's all good. And then we're going to want those industrial foregoing item transfer doohickeys. What were they called again? Item transports. Yeah, let's get you added to the to-do list here. And I'm going to want 6 sets of those to get that there ball rolling. And then we're going to want some entangled blocks. Let's get you added to the auto crafting list. Ooh, you need obsidian. Great. Great. We're just fine on obsidian. We have plenty of that stuff. Honestly, not. It's alright. What I did do between episodes is move my obsidian seeds over to here. So we're actually really close to having enough obsidian for a little bit more at least. These seeds grow super slow, by the way. Even in... I got Imperium Farmland, which is the 4th tier of it. So yeah, I think moving that to the place I wanted to go is going to be good times. So maybe get me 2 of these for now. That should be enough. And we'll get more entangleopering things in a bit. Where is my entangled tool? That's the ritual tinker. There's so many connector tools. Actually, where is it, in fact? Because it should be here. Somewhere. Potentially. Oh, here it is. Entangled binder. Cool. It was in my inventory already. So here's the deal, right? We're going to have you... I mean, I can also put a farmland block there, but this is where power is going to come in, remember? So what I want is my flux points, which I already made some between episodes. Boop, 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 boop. And now you're doing power. Cool. That should be a good time. So then we can define what plants are going to be planted there. Underneath it, we're going to have the same setup we had before, which is basically going to be, we're going to want those item transporter dudes. Why don't you want to get placed, item transporter? That's actually really weird. Why aren't you letting me place that? So here's what I'm going to try. Wonder if it's something to do with the water being there? Oh, apparently yes. Apparently yes. Okay, for some reason it doesn't like water being there. That's cool. But you're going to whitelist what's allowed to go in you. And then underneath that dude is going to be the 4x4 of drawers. Okay, and then the drawer controller directly underneath him will lock the drawer. And then we're going to have lined up with it will be a entangler. Hello, sir. That's right, you stay away. We're going to link you, block selected, to you. Remember, the reason I'm doing this with a drawer controller is the lighting update bug that I was having was because the entangler here was trying to render the drawers themselves, and that was causing my lighting bug. So I can demonstrate that. See how, like, lighting is cool? If I instead bound you like that, see the lighting bug on the see what's happening? Yeah, I finally tracked that down. I think I mentioned it briefly last episode, but it took me a while to figure out what was causing it, but I eventually did. So it's behaving better now, and just you need to use a drawer controller. It's a workaround. Are there other ways we could have solved that problem? Yes. Is that a valid way? Also yes. Okay, now are you going to let me connect you there? Perfect. Cool. Now you're locked. You're that. We're going to want some logistical transporters here. So your job will be to come over here and insert seeds in here as well. Okay? So here's the deal. You're going to get your seeds. You're going to be told what you can grow. Now let's move this setup, right? So that shouldn't be too bad. I'm going to set you to run with redstone signal for a sec so that I can move you. Cool. You've got the plant gatherer. I'm also going to need to borrow you. Put away some junk. Put this in wrench mode. There you go. Cool. Let's get this drawer controller and these drawers. So let me clean up my inventory a smidge. Only because I know we're going to need the space. Cool. Give me all these dudes. And this guy. Nice. Cool. Alright, so now you're going to go, instead of there, you're going to go here. And do I really need... needs a strong word, but I'm going to stick with it. Now the plant gatherer, you're going to go in the opposite direction that I place you. You're going to get this dude. And I'm also going to steal the speed upgrades from this guy. Only because he's going to need the speed upgrades. And we'll look at maybe doing the add-on efficiency tier 2s. But we'll start with this, right? You can get your power from underneath. Bada bing, bada boom. Beautiful. Look at that. It's working beautifully. Now, what we probably want to do... So if I do this, what he should wind up doing is only extracting the seeds from here. Because only seeds have a valid destination. What's up with iron seeds? Why, you know. So nothing should be going into here. But you should be groovy. Oh yeah, you've got a lot of seeds. Holy cow. We need to void upgrade that pretty lickety split. There we go. The iron seeds are moving. They were just taking their sweet time. But yes, all the seeds are being extracted here, which is good. Cool. Okay, good deal. Now we want to have as close as possible so that it's the first destination. we want the drawer controller. And then we want to put all the drawers here. And let's not forget to lock you guys. There you are. Perfect. Oh, wrong thing. Cool. Now it might be a good idea to get better logistical transporters. So let's go teach our buddy up here how to make better logistical transporters. Let's do you, and let's do you. Let's get 32 of them. Does that sound cool? Missing 32 of those. Oh, right. I never taught you how to make these guys. You need to know how to make the basics if you're going to make the next tier. Sweet. Loving it. Because we know we're going to need better, right? Like, that's just a thing that's going to have to happen. I'm going to upgrade this guy with a higher tier upgrade. Eventually. Come on, buddy. There you are. Okay. Now, the blue logistical transporters can extract faster. So let's go ahead and get this guy replaced. Where's this dude? In wrench mode. Not only will he extract faster, but he'll also transport items more quickly. Nice. That's cool. Why do the iron seeds keep getting stuck in there? I couldn't tell you. I guess they're just being silly. They'll eventually go. Cool. I like it. All right. So now you're doing your job pretty well. Now, let's add the 4 more types of seeds here. So we're going to want glowstone, silicon, quartz, and obsidian is what I've decided. Okay. For this batch. So you're going to be glowstone, obsidian, silicon, and quartz. Okay, down here, I want actually 4 of these if we have that many of those seeds. We got 3, close enough on that one. 4, 4, and 4. And remember, this is just more inferium, which we're already doing fine with. Okay, so then you are whitelist regulator mode enabled. 4, 3 is fine. 4, and 4. And then I can put all of you guys into the drawer. Give this guy a good click. Ta-da! And now he's planting, in theory. Now, will you plant on any farmland, or are you going to be all, you have to be fancy farmland? Maybe you have to be fancy farmland? Because a lot of you guys are tier 3. So, well, let's get some inferium. Farmland or super, the interium, the farmland. We're going to need some of that stuff. So let's get 8 of them. That sound cool? And luckily, we need to make hose one at a time. I'd like to meet the person who came up with this recipe. All right. You. You know what else we need to do? This is something I forgot, but we also absolutely need to tier 1 upgrade this guy. That's the main problem. The farmland may not be necessary, but I'm doing it because I'm thinking it might maybe potentially be necessary. But the real problem is we need upgrades. So let's go to here, and we'll do the tier 1 range upgrade. What are those things? So we have a tier 3 and a tier 6, but let's get auto crafting on the tier 1 because we know we're going to need that for sure. So remember, this guy also has your latex bucket requirement built into it. See, if we flip this to fluids mode, we'll see that a bucket of latex is a requirement. That's what I love about refined storage. It's really good at the whole auto crafting concept. Cool. So now if we come into here, we actually have 2 add-on tier 1s here, but let's test the auto crafting real quick. See, look, it put a bucket of latex in there. How cool is that? How great, huh? I love it. I love it. It just works. That's absolutely one of the things that refined storage has a leg up on, is the whole auto crafting with fluids thing. It's really good at that. So then we put that in there, and suddenly seeds. Hooray! We've got silicon seeds. We've got obsidian seeds. We've got all the seeds. Now we need to put glowstone, silicon, quartz. And do we have any obsidian essence? We may not. We don't. That's okay. Cool. So now, let's also get growth accelerators. So how bad would it be? Because I want 12 times 8. That's a lot, isn't it? Is that 96? Is that math right? I think it's 96. Just for giggles, we're going to need a lot of prosperity shards. We actually have enough diamonds. We have enough inferium. It's the prosperity shards that are a challenge. So how do we get prosperity shards? Is there like a fancy cool trick to this? Or is it just sluicing sand like nobody's business? It's probably sluicing sand like nobody's business. FTB sluice has an auto hammer. I never noticed that. That's kind of cool. I never noticed that. That's neat. Should we check out how this works? Just because I've never played with it before, I have no idea. Yeah. We haven't really needed to do the auto hammering, but maybe it's not a bad idea to look into it and figure out what the deal is. Because we're going to want a lot of sand. And part of me is thinking if this is the only way to get lots of prosperity shards, all the other things it looks like we can get via mystical agriculture or some other method. But prosperity shards seem to me like the only way to get them is from sluicing. Unless we did this thing, which is possible. I'm not saying you can't do that. Right? These two things are not attainable. This one is with a laser drill, but that's really expensive on power and several things. So sluicing to me seems like the best approach. So let's check out these hammer dudes. So for you, we need to upgrade a gold hammer, which needs to upgrade an iron auto hammer. So we're going to need an iron auto hammerer. And I'm just curious how these work. Hey, there's a quest for it and everything. Look at that. Oh, like it was hiding over there. Am I crazy, or did that not exist at the beginning of this series? Is this a new addition? I'm feeling like I'm crazy. This looks new too. Empowering. Okay. This feels like a new thing. Doesn't it, though? Am I crazy? Feels like a new thing. And then diamond. And then... yes. So how do you work? Do you need power? Oh my goodness, there's a timeout. Okay, cool. Are these new? So there's a timeout. Let's get some cobble. Nope. Nope. It looks like it has some kind of redstone-y hookup. Oh, there's a red and a blue. Maybe that's an input and an output? We're gonna figure it out together, guys. Did that quest have any details, or was it just, like, hilariousness? It's as simple as 2 chests. The auto hammer will automatically push and pull to blocks next to the input and output slot. The blue slot is the input, and the red is the output. Well, there you go. Easy as pie. Now, my question is can they be set up in a series? But I guess we'll find out. You lied to me! You lied to me about it being as easy as that. Did I misread you? Because that's definitely the red side. The blue slot is the input and the red slot is the output. I would disagree, quest book. The blue slot very clearly is the output, and the red slot is the input. The blue slot is the input and the red slot is the output. Nope, you lied. Though you are pretty quick, I gotta give you that. That's kind of nice. Alright, now here's the thing, can we set them up in a series? Right, so can I do... We're gonna want 2 of these, right? So let's just get them prepped. Oh no, we're out of sticks. We should get oak logs and all that stuff, but we'll get there. So 2, 2, 2. Alright, so with you being all that way about it. Right? Haha! Okie dokie smoky. That's kind of neat. That's kind of cool. So we could set something like that up. I like that plan. And then just have you running continuously over here? Does that sound like a plan? Sounds like a plan to me. Okay, let's set this up. This is a new fun toy for Dyer. I kind of like it. And they are pretty quick. I wonder if like the sluices, the netherite one, can be powered or upgraded. I guess we'll find out when we get some netherite going on. It's kind of neat though, right? So you give me those guys. So what I'm going to make is the following. Let's put you guys away. Let's get a cobblestone generator who's going to be dedicated to doing work down there. I should get a fluid grid. Fluid grid. Where are you? Where are you? Fluid grid. Fluid grid. You're going to need a grid, which is going to be lots of crafting, but not that much. You know what I can do, by the way? We can upgrade you guys with elites, can't we? Yeah, I don't think you need to be anything fancy. This will just, like, make it faster, right? Like, if I control-click this now, look how fast the items flow through the pipes when the... So much faster. So good. Fluid grid. Sweet. Quest complete. There's your lava. Hey, where's my bucket? Didn't I have a bucket? I might have used it to make the fluid grid, didn't I? But check this out. If we make a bucket and put it in here. Ta-da! Okay. Cobblestone generator tier 1. Might be fast enough, might need a tier 2. We'll find out. Oh, you need me to do... I've been avoiding tinkers, and I should just get around to doing tinkers, to be fair. But it's all good. Now, if we want your output on this side, so I think what we want to do, we want to place these like this, right? It's opposite from what the quest book says. So was red input or output? The quest book claims that blue is input, red is output. So it's opposite of that, right? Yes, that should be it. Do you only go above? He might only go above or something silly like that. Let's go see what the... How do I have the cobble gen set up down here? The cobble is... Okay, so... If this doesn't work... Which it doesn't. What I will do is put a chest here. Red input. This says the blue slot is the input, the red slot is the output, so it's opposite of that. It says pickaxe on the tooltip, but it doesn't seem any faster with a pickaxe. Psst, this is the part where you start doing things. Why are you not doing things, buddy? Are you facing the wrong way now? Now it's red as the output? Oh. Explain. So now my question is, can you exist without the chest? Oh my goodness, all the things. Hey, prosperity shard, that's what we're after. You look like you want the chest, don't you? That's what she looks like to me. I think he really wants the chest. Though we could try this, just for giggles. Nope. So yeah, let's do the chest approach. Right, so you'll be producing cobble, and then you guys will be pulling from it. And then the question is, are you going to produce cobble faster than the hammerer can run? Or equal. I'll take equal. He did have a timeout there, so that tells me that I should consider a... We'll see. Let's keep an eye on this. So right now he's got 2 cobble in him. Now he's got 1. He's losing that second. We might want a faster cobble gen, would be my initial thoughts. So a tier 2 cobble gen might be in our future. For the record, if I really wanted to avoid doing a tier 2 cobble gen, which I don't think I do, but if I wanted to, I could absolutely put a double chest there with 2 cobble gens. That would be a solution that would not require a tier 2 cobble gen. But we should probably get into tinkers. I think that's probably a good plan. But the point is that we should now be getting prosperity shards. And I can also, like, jumpstart this a little bit by doing a little something like this. So we want to upgrade this cobble gen, but in the meantime, while we're waiting, we can do that, and that'll give us a little bit of a start. Right? And that should be cool. So you're going to continue processing all the stuff that you get. Are you guys done? Yeah, I don't need you no more. That's good times. Let's go check in on our dudes over here. So what I'm going to do real quick is just this thing it. Cool. And you're all behaving probably except for obsidian essence because I didn't have any. So I had no way of programming you. But now that you're set, you should be cool, yes? And you're running pretty nicely, actually. Even with some significant growth speeds, I think we're in good shape. Yeah, I'm feeling really good about this. What do you guys think? Does it look good or what? Because I personally like it. I think it looks amazing. This is the pattern, right? Now this is repeatable. So then we're going to have a 3x3 there, a 3x3 there, a 3x3 there, a 3x3 in the center with the water above it. We're probably going to have to figure out a way to make that work with the energy bit, but we'll see. And then a 3x3 there and a 3x3 there. And that should be cool, right? Anyway, I think it's also wrapping up point. So for now, Del20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Let's come back next time, do a little bit of tinkers so we can get a tier 2 cobble gen. Let's see if this is sufficient. I wouldn't mind getting netherite. So netherite sluices. Oh, look at you. You're a draconic tier sluice. That's cool. Netherite sluice requires a netherite ingot, which requires... I would like to get netherite essence if we can. That's just a tier 5 seed, so that doesn't look so bad. But we will first need netherite scrap, obviously, which is going to need debris scrap, potentially. Or just ancient debris. Those are the two paths to that. So debris scrap comes from sluicing with lava, crushed basalt, and it's like a 4% chance, so it's really unlikely. If we want to get enough of it, it's going to take a while. Alternatively, ancient debris, we need blazing mesh, which I think can accept the blazing mesh. So we would need draconic tier if we want to get ancient debris directly. We could also laser drill it, or we can occasionally find it in the pulsating crates. In the nether, I presume? In the nether, I presume? Oh my goodness, it's equally as common as finding nether stars in those things. Whew. Okay, that's a thing. Okay. So I feel like this is the way with crushed basalt, which can come from hammering basalt. Which comes from nether essence and ice essence. Should be doable. Or we can use liquid mob souls and lava. Okay. Things to think about. I would like to be able to get this eventually, but we'll see. I think the primary for next episode will be tinkers. So we should plan for some tinkery type things, right? Smeltery controller and all that. We'll get into it. For now, wrapping up point. Dowell20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll come back next time. For now, you know what to do. Take it easy. Ooh, an energy hopper. That sounds cool.